Welcome to Stars, Stripes, and Insights, the U.S. Mission to the UAE's podcast. My name is Nick Theodorakatos. I'll be your host, and I'm a Strategic Communications Officer at the U.S. Department of State. Today, we're very lucky to be joined by Bouchra AlHalmouni, live from our Regional Women's Economic Empowerment Summit. Bouchra is an accomplished entrepreneur, full-stack developer, and designer. As a Tech Women Fellow, Academy for Women Entrepreneurs alumna, and Google Women Tech Makers Ambassador, she merges technological expertise with leadership to drive impactful advancements in the tech industry. So Bouchra, if you'd like to go ahead and introduce yourself, we'd love to hear about you.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you for having me today. My name is Bouchra. I'm from Morocco. I'm an entrepreneur and full-stack developer, designer, and also mentor and speaker. I have founded a digital agency called Bouchra, which is a digital agency that specializes in web development, digital marketing, e-commerce solutions. I'm also the founder of WEBA, Women's E-Business Academy, which is an academy that focuses on empowering women and teach them how to start their online businesses. And also I'm the co-founder of TAO, The Amazing Women, which is a social enterprise that focuses on empowering women with training courses, workshops, and teach them how they can live this digital literacy, and also how they can build the skills needed for applying for a job.
So you clearly have a long list of accomplishments as a developer, as a community leader, and also as an entrepreneur. So I'm curious, Bouchra, in your experience, what are your proudest accomplishments in your career from your own perspective, but then also the greatest challenges that you took to get there?
Well, honestly, in the last years, I made a lot of achievements, and one of those being selected or being given the award Tech Women, which was a really amazing experience that brought me to the US and had an internship there and going to the Silicon Valley, discovering all kind of tech companies that are there. And also one of the best achievements that I can say that it's remarked my journey is the last one, which is receiving the 2023 MIA Business Market Award for the best woman running digital agency in North Africa. So this was really important point for me, especially after so many years of hard working. So I was really happy to receive this achievement.
And they sound like awards well deserved.
Yeah,
but I'm really curious about your time in the Tech Women program. So tell me about your emotions going through the process, like when you first found out you were going to be one of the scholars coming to the United States, and then also maybe some highlights from the program in the US. I guess first start by telling us what the program is and then your journey in it.
Yeah, Tech Women is one of the programs the U.S. Embassy sponsor, and we can say in the MENA region and also in worldwide, in so many countries around the world. And it's give women in STEM fields, especially like science, mathematics, technology, and engineering. They give them the opportunity to go to the US for an internship of 5 weeks. This internship be in an established tech company there in Silicon Valley in San Francisco. And by going to San Francisco, we had this internship, and for me it was a really amazing experience because I got matched with the Lawrence Berkeley Lab, especially with ISNET, and we can say that the software department there. So it was really an amazing experience for me because I got hands-on how people work in real-world companies, like especially that's a Nobel Prize lab like Lawrence. So it was really an amazing experience that I can say that I benefit a lot from it, and I can say that I will be proud of it for all my life. And also Tech Women, what is special about is that they give you new it's open new horizon for you, especially that you had the chance to meet with people from different parts of the world, like some countries that I never heard about, like Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, so many people that I never thought that I will be meeting. I meet there, and we really made we can say that forever friendship. So I'm really thankful for this experience, and my journey, I think, will be this experience. I will be proud of it for the rest of my life.
Well, it's a really diverse group. You have people coming in from
indeed.
everywhere. Any culture shock coming to the U.S.?
Not really, because we get used to watch series, to watch movies, so we already know about the US. But it's not cultural shock, but I said what I really loved about is like people there are so kind. Like everyone loves sharing, which is really, I appreciate it. Like every moment from the first day I was in the US, I met people like who are willing to help me, who are willing to like talk to me and say, what do you want to do? This question is really important. Like, I believe that most of us didn't have the chance to be asked during our earlier journey, what do you want to do? So I was really like amazed by this question, and I love how people are there, like interacting with us, want to learn from us as well. So it was like a win-win relationship. So I really like it.
Absolutely. And again,
Yeah.
speaking of just inspiring young people, like, this is such an important topic.
Indeed.
Have you found in your career so far, you found avenues to help build communities or inspire other young women to follow their own dreams? In other words, like you said, ask them what they want to do truly and then inspire them to do that.
Yeah, well, I believe that like women empowerment, especially, or youth empowerment in general, it was like part of my journey from the beginning. From the day I started my entrepreneurial journey, I was thinking, it's true that I have a thick career, but I also want to build like a community to create an impact. I want to be a change maker, not only like an entrepreneur. No, I want to have a community. I want to like build a legacy of like teaching the new generation and show them what opportunities are there, especially that like people somehow, or maybe just I believe in all the MENA region, they are like lacking of opportunity, but the idea is that they don't search for the opportunity. So my vision is that create your opportunity instead of waiting for one. So this is how I was like working with the community, and I started by like joining so many NGOs in Morocco, and some NGOs who are like international, and we try like to build this international vision to Morocco and try to benefit from it by like trying to discover how we can benefit from their experience, but also to translate it to our community needs. So I have like worked with DG Girls Morocco as a super mentor and a jury member as well. I have like joined the GCI, which is Junior Chamber International, where I was working in the bureau, and I was worked with so many people like in my city and in Morocco, and also international level, and we like try to collaborate on international projects, and I got the chance to win like two projects of my journey back to GCI. Two project won some prizes, so it was really amazing, like to see that you can create an impact and you can like encourage people, especially like women in our community. They are lacking role models, so we try our best like in Morocco to make girls understand that they can be their role models. They don't need someone else to be their role models. So this is how I try my best to work back there.
Okay, so you mentioned NGOs.
Yeah.
Is there any particular type of NGO you're interested in? Do you have interest in humanitarian work as well as tech, which is your background?
Well, I try my best to combine both because I love tech, which is my career and my field, while I love humanitarian. As I told you before, I love to create an impact. I want to be a change maker, and to do so, I need to be part of NGOs, and that's why I created WIBA, which is Women's Business Academy, which is an NGO, by the way. It's not a business. It's not for profit, but it's an NGO. So by doing so, I feel like I can impact people more, especially women who are like what we call it
underserved maybe, or have they not the same privileges to know what's out there?
Yeah, maybe like they also underestimate themselves. So we try like in WIBA to encourage them by giving them like training courses, and also by showing them the path what they can do. So yeah, and also I was like, for humanitarian work, I was part of the Red Crescent for many years now, yeah, as paramedic. So I try my best to be there and
I'd love to hear more about your experience as a paramedic. Can you tell us about that too?
Well, I started back to I guess 2018, yeah. So now it's 6 years, and it was really interesting because this field is really far from me. But I try, like in the beginning, I just subscribed there just to understand how first aid works, just in case I found something urgent, or and I meet a situation where I need to find a solution, I can handle it by myself. But when I joined them, I loved the idea to be a paramedic and to give to the community, and also like to be ready where there is a need.
Absolutely. Now, I want to know more about your kind of mindset shifts when it came to being a developer, and then to being an entrepreneur, which is a big step, but then to saying, I want to give back, I want to empower young women. That takes like character growth, that takes a mindset shift. You know, I'd just like to know more about your journey from developer to founder to, hey, I want to give back to the community.
Well, after graduation, I directly started working as freelancer. So by working as a freelancer, I got some kind of great experience as a developer and designer. And then I started thinking about entrepreneurship, especially back to then I was like part of so many NGOs, as I told you before. So by being part of these NGOs, it's kind of give you the opportunity to create projects and be the project manager. And this is how I discover myself. I discovered that, oh, I have this skill and I never knew about it. So yeah, this is how I discover myself, that I want to be an entrepreneur. So step by step, I have created Bouchra, and especially like in digital world, so it's kind of easier than the other fields. So I started in 21 by creating Bouchra, and then the idea of entrepreneurship amazed me more, so I started to build more projects.
Mm-hmm. So it's a skill that not everyone has, so it's incredible that you're taking advantage of that and giving back.
Of course, yeah.
Now tell me a bit about the environment of women in tech, because of course, as we all know, it's a very male-dominated industry from the classroom onwards, and I'm sure as you go on, you see less and less women in the field. Tell me maybe a bit about the challenges that you face, but also what you think the solution is from your position as an individual entrepreneur, founder, as someone who's starting communities. What can we do to help this situation?
Yeah, actually that's true. Being a woman entrepreneur in tech, it came with challenges. Tech space is a male-dominated field still right now. So I try my best like to take these challenges and try to like took them as an opportunity and make them like fuel for my ambition. And I believe that like every challenge I face is an opportunity to discover myself more and to discover new skills, or maybe work on another skill that I need to develop. So this is how I take it, and I believe that like we should like take every challenge as an opportunity instead of taking it in a bad way. So every time like we see a challenge, when we think about it like an opportunity, we will find another options for ourselves, and especially for our business, or maybe just for our self-development.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much for all your insight today. Bouchra, I really enjoyed having you on the podcast. Again, this is the Stars, Stripes, and Insights podcast from the U.S. mission to the UAE. Thank you to the audience that tuned in. Thank you, Bouchra. And I'll just remind everyone that our WE.mP4 Summit is bringing together high-level policymakers, female founders, media, private sector, others like Bouchra, leaders in this community, to discuss strategies to promote women's economic empowerment and showcase programs making an impact, many of which you have been starting yourself. So thanks for all your great work, and thanks for chatting with us today.
Thank you so much for having me today.